Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. So the court case is happening right now. It has been extended, I think, a few more days. Anyways, I have a few cards here that while my phone was charging up, I decided to pull a few cards. And so I'm just going to start it with this, and then I'm obviously going to shuffle and start over. And if you hear any puppies in the background, they are fighting over a stuffed animal. So here we go. So what do I have here for starters? I've got 4 cards that came out while I was doing a big old spread, and I was mixing them around like this in a big pile, and I was putting them all together, and these 4 stood out, so I pulled them out. And what I have here is the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So there's that lack of stability, that is bankruptcy, vulnerable mindset, poverty mindset, not being in control with the devil energy. So we've got the devil energy, willing to do anything, being chained down. That's a power struggle going on right now. And then we have here the 8 of Cups upright, and all 8s is an action to overcome. It is trying to seek and move on from the situation, in essence, with a last stand. This is the desperate last stand. And that's basically what is going on with this summary, with this fight against the summary judgment, the appeal that's going on. And so they want to win this appeal against Daily Mail and the letters being published. So that is, in essence, what is happening right now as we speak, pretty much, or what did go down earlier today. We are on a different time zone, so I'm sure court is adjourned for now. And then I also got here the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So Markle, as we know, she's not a very loving energy. She just isn't that loving queen energy. She doesn't have that spiritual wealth and healing either. So anyways, we got that. She is the pity play girl. So that is the pity play card. And then we also got here the loving support energy card. I would say that is her father right here, the loving support. Then I also got here, it's happening very fast with the 8 of Wands. Things are happening with the news. It's spreading fast. And then also I have here that came off to the side was the Fool's card in reverse. They are not holding back. There's no holding back. It's happening now. There is no holding back. The time is the time was now. These 3 together all calculated to karmic relationship. So that's where we have our starting point today. And it's looking kind of gloomy dark in here. I think I'm going to have to put on my happy light. Hold on a second. There we go. Now you can see. Wow. Okay, big difference. Hopefully for you. I know it's hitting me quite bright, but oh well. Here we go. So let's get started and into this. I want to know if they will be able to prove that Jason helped Markle with the letter, because if they can prove that, then it belongs to the crown. Therefore, it is not Markle's property. So will they be able to prove it? Will they be able to prove it? I'm going to hit up some questions of what people are asking. Will they prove that Jason was part of writing this letter? Will they be able to prove that Jason helped write this letter? And we have here the devil in reverse. So what is the devil in reverse? Is exploring dark thoughts. It is the devil card is a liar card. And it is a breakup card. It is addictions card. I would say it is, since it is a lying card, I would say yes, he did, because it's the devil card. So yes, he did. But from what I got from my pendulum earlier, is they're not going to be able to somehow prove it, because I feel the crown is protecting Harry. So that is where our next angle is the crown protecting Harry. Is the crown protecting Harry? Is the crown protecting Harry? They're not protecting Markle, but I could see them still trying to protect him because they feel the need to. So are they protecting Harry? Are they protecting Harry? Is the crown protecting Harry? What we have here is the love arrows. It goes into the upright. So I would say yes. They want to protect him from the news. And it is love arrows. So yes, they are. That is 8 of Wands. It's something to overcome. It's social. It's fast movement. And it is love arrows. It is being very busy. And in reverse would be frustrations and having problems with that and not sending love arrows. So this is a way to send love to him. So I would say yes. Under the surface, we have here repair work and lack of ambition with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something they don't think he can overcome on his own, bottom line. They think that they want him to return. This is a learn from your past position. This is not moving on, but maybe they'll learn from this. So it looks like they're being helped. I'm going to ask the pendulum now. Is Prince Charles, it is said, the rumor is that Prince Charles is the one helping out. Is Prince Charles helping Harry? Is Prince Charles helping Harry and working with Warby? Is Prince Charles working with Warby? Yes. Yes. So you know what that means, you guys. Let's get to it. Will Markle lose this case? Will Markle lose this case? Will Markle lose this case? No, she will not. No, she will not. Will Harry's text be exposed to the court to Daddy Thomas? Will Harry's text be exposed to the court of what he said to Thomas Markle Sr.? Will Harry's text? It's saying no. It's going no. It's a big swing. No. Another question I have is the letter. A second letter. Apparently, Thomas Markle gave an apology letter. What I have to say about an apology letter is that is just him being desperate, willing to take the fall, eat dirt, and do and say anything in order to bring back peace so he can see her and have her in his life. Not that he's truly guilty. I feel it is completely just taking the fall for her. I think he knows that's the only way he felt that he could get her back was by taking the fall. I don't for a minute think that it was actually authentic in the terms of being guilty. He did quite possibly do it, but I don't think the reasons is what they're going to try and make it out to be. So let's get some cards on the second letter, the second apology letter to Markle from her father. That is probably going to be said, and that is what's spinning around social media now. So let's get some energy on that second letter. And that's pretty common with victims of narcissists. They just want to get back to the good days. They want to get back to the love bombing. They want to get back to being in the circle. So they will take the fall. So I really don't think he is accountable. I think she set him up. We know she set him up. And those 5 friends are probably not truly 5 people. I think 3 of them are probably her and maybe 2 others. So even that's fabricated. At least that's what we've gotten in the cards throughout this time, is there are no 5 friends. Markle is part of that 5 friends. That's why she refuses to give up her emails, refuses to do what the court expected of her, and yet she got away with it. Judge Warby is very corrupt. He is not being a very legitimate, employee of the court. Let's put it that way. So that's my 2 cents. That is me saying that allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Don't sue me. Here we go. So that second letter. Let's get some energy on that second letter. Second letter from her father. Second letter from her father. Here we go. I'm not going to take that. That was a swords card, though, by the way, but it came out just because I was trying to shuffle, so I'm just going to keep shuffling. Here we go. Thomas Sr. apology to Markle. The second letter, apologizing. So here we go. The star. He wanted healing. He wanted healing. Healing, hope, and renewal. So once again, like I was saying, he was doing this just to get some healing. I just want to put this all behind us. I just want to heal. This is not a place of, I'm guilty. This is a place of, can we just move on? Can we just heal and move on and grow and have some enlightenment here? So that is not a guilty card. It just isn't. It's about healing. Let's get the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge. The biggest challenge posing Thomas Markle on the situation. Justice. Justice is the biggest problem. That is a big challenge because with Judge Warby, he's probably not going to get it. I don't think he's going to get it. I think it's going to go in her favor, even though truth coming out, sunshine after the rain, intellect over emotions, being on the right path, exposing dishonesty. He is in the honest position. He is in the truth position with his healing. So this is the second one, truth, healing. But I don't think he's going to get justice. I don't think he will, even though we got the justice card. I don't think that means he's going to get justice. Justice is a huge problem for him. It's just not going to pan out for him. It is his challenge, his challenging position. Let's get this goal focus. Goal focus. Goal focus is the Six of Swords in the reverse position. So that is trying to get harmony. But the fact that it's in reverse, he has no harmony. And it is a sword, so that means it is the incubus succubus. Someone is very selfish, defeat, putting up difficulties behind us. This is someone who really cannot put the difficulties behind them. This is just unable to move on. He's unable to move on. So that's why hopefully this court case will help him to move on. That is the goal, is to help everyone move on. Especially Markle, but that's part of the goal of this whole case is let's move on. Let's just move on. Let's get this over with because it's been going on and on and on. So that is the goal. Everybody knows that's the goal. Let's get the distant past. That is pretty much a goal for everybody involved. Here we go. Wow, so this one's popping out. So the distant past, I would say that would be, in the very, very distant past, was him and his daughter. This card really reminds me of that image, that video where Markle was out on the water and he was talking to her and she turns around and she said something and she kind of gave that duper's delight sort of snickery. And you could tell she was a very sassy young person who got her way a lot. This card reminds me of that. And so this is like her and her dad while he was spending time with her is how I feel about it. And then this one's sitting there. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position that was sitting on the table there. So he lost her. He lost his daughter. And this is what he would like to get back to. That is the distant past. Very sad. Very sad. Let's get the fifth position, the hidden energy. The hidden energy on the second letter. Second letter, hidden energy. Please be clear. Please be clear. Hidden energy. Here we go. The hidden energy is the Five of Swords in reverse. So that is negative self-talk. A lot of negative self-talk is going on, and peace and recovery. So there is going to be some peace and recovery. Well, it may not be what we expect necessarily because it's still a roadblock card. It's winning through deceit in the upright position. It's being selfish. It's a hostile takeover. So there will be peace, but basically it's going to be done through a hostile takeover. So it's not going to be justice that we think that it should be. It's not going to be positive for him. It's not going to be positive for her father. I think it's only going to be positive for the Markle camp. And that's how I feel about this hidden energy here. So it's a hostile takeover. It is. It's not going to be a fair court trial. Future influence, future influence. Future influence, we have 4 cards here. So we have here the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. Seven of Cups in the reverse position is the illusion ends. There's going to be full clarity. A decision will be made. And it is the gaslighting card. It is the game up card. It's game up. It is the death of the case. It will be the end of it. And it will be done from I would say this is the judge, the emperor. He's going to make the final decision. He's going to do it. And then we have here, and it's going to be done with the devil energy. Willing to do anything. It is the power struggle. It is the ego and the lies and being trapped and codependent. I would say that the judge is codependent. He's got a codependency situation going on, and that is why it's not going to be justified and fair. And there will be the death of the court case, and it is going to be all about gaslighting. It's a gaslighting court trial, basically. It is a total gaslighting court trial is the decision here. So that is that. So just like I was saying, not going to be fair. Now let's get the 7th position, which is the decision. What's the decision? Decision will be Queen of Wands in the upright position. It's going to go in her favor. her favor. She's going to be able to grow. So Markle's going to win. Then we have here the environmental factors. Environmental is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. This is confronting. This is someone who's ready for battle to complete a mission, being very assertive, fearlessness, cold, insensitive. And so they're doing it with total insensitivity by being unjustified, doing it with devil energy. Then we have here the next card will be inner emotions. Inner emotions with this, the inner emotions. This card kind of flippy. It is the Hangman. So the Hangman did spin around, but it is the Hangman. It is about taking new perspective, a new path. The tree of life, trying to grow. It is a family tree. It is a family situation. And I would say it has a very karmic-y feel to me in the spread. And it is reflection. It is, I feel personally, it is a traitor position, recklessness, and misadventure. And it's all for show. It's all for show because it's gaslighted. It's done through the devil energy. So it's all for show. The court case is all for show. That's how I feel about this. I'm going to now get the final decision. Final decision. What do I have here? I have here the wheel in the upright position. So that is destiny change, new cycle, karmic luck. I wouldn't say it's karmic luck. I would say it's gaslighting luck. Gaslighting luck and a judge by the name of Warby. I don't think it's going to go against Markle. I think it's going to go in her favor. And that is what I'm getting here. So it is a great disappointment, but I can tell that is what is coming down the pipe. Let's get some more cards here on this situation. Here we go. So she's not going to lose. I really don't think she will. It's going to go in her favor. And I know that's going to really get a lot of people heated here. So you can just blow off your steam all you want. It is fine with me. Here we go. Okay, so let's get this. Got some flipped over. Here we go. And we've got the ship. The ship represents the journey, separation, distance, inheritance, adventure, and growth. So it's going to be over. It's going to be, everybody's going to separate. It was a long journey. It took a long time. It's about, the family, inheritance. It's about trying to grow without each other also. They live oceans apart. And not necessarily with her in California, but from the UK. It's a good time to leave. So it's going to be a good time to leave. I see it being over with. They will come to this. And then we have here at the bottom of the deck, I have the journal. So basically this is about the letter that she wrote. She wrote a letter, and that's what it said. It's the letter. It's the letter at the bottom of the deck. In the center of the deck, what do I have here? I have Harry here, but he was in reverse. So Harry's involved in the picture. I would say that is why it's going in her favor. It's not because of her. It is because of him, not because of her. So that she should thank her lucky stars that they are protecting Harry. God only knows why. And we've got here the main male. Yes, they're doing it for Harry. He's a main male. And we've got this one here, expectations. Yes, I think Harry expects to win. He expects it. I think he probably already kind of knows. And then we have here community. In front, they don't want the negative press on him. And then in the center of the deck, we have here main female, and that would be Markle there. So they're doing it for them, for the community. Basically, based on the letter, Harry. It's really for Harry. And official person here also. And I also do have bad health. I think they don't want him tanking further. I think they're being helicopter. It's like helicopter parenting in a lot of respects here. It's helicopter parenting. And revenge. So revenge, they know that it's a revenge case. It's really a revenge case here. And then we have here Queen of My World, So she just thinks that she owns everything. She's very revengeful. And we have here hiding your true self. She's just hiding a lot of facts and what she's truly up to. They know it. I think that they feel that if that opens up, that can of worms opens up, it's going to open up a whole new can of worms on Markle. And they just want to get him out. They actually would like him to get out. Even though they're going to strip him, he cannot be a working royal, they still want him out. But they want him out, coming out a little less scathed than what he already is, more damage. I think they're just damage control. They don't want any more damage because it's going to open up too many worms on Markle here. This is going to really open up a can of worms on her. And I think that's the purpose also. Protect Harry and keep the can of worms on Markle from opening up. I think they just want a clean divorce. I don't think they want more egg on their face, basically, for him marrying her. So I think it's the egg in the face they're trying to avoid. So I suppose I can ask that. Let's ask about getting egg on the face. Is it all about not getting more egg on the face? Feeling less burdened by her past and keeping that hidden because they just don't feel they can take another hit? Quite possibly, I think that's what it is. They just don't want to take another hit. Is it because they can't afford another hit to the family? Is it to avoid more shame or ridicule or embarrassment on the family? Is this to prevent embarrassment and shame? Is it to prevent embarrassment and shame? What we have here is the hermit in the reverse position. Hermit in the reverse position. So that is inability to go inward. That is asking for advice after doing the wrong thing. It is not being able to see clearly. It's not using your higher self. It's not using the clear wisdom. It's basically death. It's a bad position, as you can see. This is not using high intelligence. This is doing about things in a fearful way, I would say. It's making a decision out of fear, not out of what's truly the right thing to do. It's not quest for knowledge and soul searching. It's going about it in a dark way. And it is trying to keep growing that family tree, keep going the tree of life, and try and take new perspectives, or hoping Harry takes a new perspective because he's not using his inner self. He's not looking inward. He's not able to look at himself. So I think it's protecting him because they think he's sick. They want him to come out a little bit cleaner. They want to protect the family from Markle's can of worms being opened up and making them look bad because they already aren't looking too rosy. And I think they're afraid of that public embarrassment and that what damage she's doing. She's doing so much damage to them. It's just going to ruin them even more. So let's get some more on that. Ruining the family. Is it ruining the family? Is it ruining the family image? Ruining the family image. Ruining the family image. Is it about ruining the family image? There's two. We've got here the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position is unwelcome news. Yes. They don't want the unwelcome news. They don't want the unwelcome news. And they don't want the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands is the last stand. It is the last stand card. They don't want another last stand with her. So they feel that it would be more last stands, more battles to fight on her behalf because we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So she's not, this is very immature. This is someone who is adventurous. This is someone who is, she is hardworking. She can come across as being very polite, and studious and dedicated. She's dedicated to making the last stand. She's very dedicated to these last stands. With these two next to each other, that's what that basically means, is she loves doing last stands. They don't want another last stand with her. So in essence, they almost have to let her win because more of those can of worms are going to come out, and then she's going to be in more fight mode against them, and then it's going to affect the tree of life. It's going to affect the family's growth. It's going to affect that pause mode of being able to think clearly, and because right now it's in the dark mode, because I think they are protecting the lie to prevent more last stands. They're tired of fighting her. They're absolutely worn out fighting her. They just want this whole nightmare to go away. So I think this is part of just getting this nightmare to go away. And then we have here the Queen of Wands in the reverse position in the bottom of the deck. So this is someone who's melodramatic, temperamental, and domination. They know that she's going to come at them in a very domination, very temperamental, and become very melodramatic. In the center of the deck, they know that she just wants to grow. She wants to always start new things with the Ace of Wands. She's very ambitious about being melodramatic. Very ambitious at doing that, because that is her skill. She's very good at that. She's very good at being melodramatic and starting stuff. She likes to start stuff because that's how she grows. If there isn't that drama, she doesn't get to grow. More drama, more growth for Markle. So cutting out the drama, not allowing the worms to come out, allowing them to win, helps them win to shut it down, to just shut it down. I think that's why they're doing it. I don't think it's for really devious reasons, but to shut out this melodramatic problem with this Queen of Wands in reverse, who tends to be very cold. And she's got a lot of courage and strength to go forward. Nothing stops her. She's tungsten. So they know that the more drama, the more she wins. So they got to shut down the drama. So it's all about shutting down the drama, really. That's really the goal. The goal here is shutting out the drama. And that's sad that they have to take a hit like that or do something like that in order to shut it all down. So it's all shutting it down. Try to shut it out. Let's get some more energy on that. Let's get some more energy on shutting this out, shutting this out, shutting this out. Here we go. I'm going to take that one. Yes, all tied up. They got themselves tied in with her. They're all tied into the situation. So that's why. We are tied into this. So they want to be untied. They don't want to be tied in anymore. And then we have here the World card. It was at the bottom of the deck was the World card. And it was actually in reverse. They just don't want to be tied up to her in front of the whole world again. They just want it done and over with. And we've got appreciation in reverse. She does not appreciate them. And we also have here indecision in reverse. They had to make that decision. So, and she's not an angel of balance. It's in reverse. She's not a sweet spiritual person she claims to be. Not at all. So let's get a spirit animal real quick. Let's get a spirit animal. Where are you, spirit animal? Here we go. Let's get a spirit animal on this situation. Spirit animal on this situation. There we go. It is a seahorse. Seahorse. What is the seahorse? Seahorse. Seahorse is composure, serenity, and fatherhood. So that would be Charles. Charles just trying to maintain his composure and serenity and his fatherhood. So that's sort of protecting the family in essence. So I see it this way. Leave your comments and let me know what you think. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching.